Good morning, everyone. It's morning for me. I have my coffee and my cheerful disposition. So I'm ready to do, excuse me, the commenting on comments video. A lot of comments. I did not want to do this video. I told my friend I do not want to do this video. Why not? Oh, I just don't want to do it. They're not going to like it. And alas, many of you don't, but some of you do. And it was requested material. You know, I always tell you, awesome people that I love so much. I do. I really do. If you want me to talk about anything, tell me. So what would happen if someone said, talk about this? And I said, you know, so here we are. All right. So let's do it. Are you ready? Okay. Jeffery Nelson first. Jeffery Nelson, I'm really happy that you came here. That's a thing in YouTube, isn't it? To say like first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Stephen Hennesian, Q known by Taryn Wells. Is that a book or a thing? What's a thing? A video. Rolf Jacobson, welcome back, Rolf. I know that you don't agree with a lot of things I say, but you keep trying, so I appreciate that. I agree with your definition of being a leader. Trump is the opposite of all these qualities. I wrote down what the qualities are. IMHO. It was wounds, acknowledging and repairing. Trust, being trusting and trustworthy. Commands with competency. Self-control. No peace and provides. Some people didn't agree with this list. But if you... Actually, can I pause really quick? If you look at the opposite of these terms, so wounds, acknowledges and repairs. What's the opposite of that? Avoids and lets destroy. Trust means you're not trustworthy and you don't trust. Commands with competency. The opposite of competency would be incompetent. Self-control. The opposite of that is out of control. He doesn't seek peace. The opposite of that is someone who is a pacifist. And the opposite of someone who provides is someone who is self-sufficient or takes. I don't know what's bad about any of those, and no one here specifically told me except for the provider. And actually my friend watched this and he's like, people are going to hate that you said that. But I agree with your definition of being a leader. Trump is the opposite of these qualities. I think he's pretty open about his past. I'll give you that he's braggadocious. I trust that what he says he wants to do, he tries to accomplish. I think he's very competent. Self-control. He's a little weird on Twitter. I'll give you that. He seeks peace, and like I said, a king is like seeking to destroy, deciding who to go to war with and who not to. But he wants to keep people safe, but he's also not afraid to be like, yo, if you mess with us, you're done. And he wants to provide for his nation. Doberman, owner for life. Thank you for sticking around. You said you don't really understand what I'm up to. I'm just doing stuff here. Okay, so he's saying that men have an outlet for relieving emotional wounds. Is this illegal? Violence and anger? Does everyone here agree with that? That a man, that all men, real men, use strictly violence and anger to get rid of wounds? I would like to get everyone's take. I mean, if 100% of the men here are like, yes, violence and anger, then I'm going to rethink my life. Stephen Hennesian, he always tells his story online in comments, and he gets shit on. Stephen, I would say, watch my Start a Meetup video. I think that there is... So people can be vicious here. Some of the people, like they want to put a gun up my crotch and pull the trigger. They probably wouldn't say that to me, to my face. We'd probably find something to agree on. So I would not measure the gauge of people's kindness or understanding by online. I really want you to go out into the world and meet people who could be like-minded. I won't shit on you, okay? Dreddy G, one of my favorites. I like showing people my flaws. And then he said that he'd like me to do a video on stoicism. I love stoicism. I like to tell people my faults as well. I get it over with. Like I'm the kind of person, and maybe you're like this too. Sometimes I'll do something stupid, like I'll trip, okay? And you know how most people like look around to see if anybody saw? If nobody saw, I will tell the first person I see. Like, it's my mission to be like, I just did the dumbest thing ever, because it makes the shame of it lessen. I don't know if you feel like that at all. Pulse kebab. Yes, it's a Gundam. It's a Gundam. Put a clip of me in their video. So thank you. It's a Gundam. He didn't say it was me, but some people knew, and Pulse kebab was one of them. You're one of my favorites. It's Poochie. It's Poochie. Well, thank you. Troy 2015. Kings live with the wound. It doesn't go away. Maybe I said that. Yeah, and that's what I said. That gentleman at the meetup was like, this happened to me. You know, I mean, I don't think that you can be sexually molested or be addicted to heroin and come out without, it would be like there'd be no memory of it. You do live with it. So I agree, and maybe I should have stated that better. And what I respect most about the millionaires, I really like rich people as well. I am not a rich person hater. And I really like what you said here. If they happen to lose their wealth, they know what it takes to get it again. I liken that to some men find themselves with a beautiful woman, and I always tell, this is my piece of advice to women. If a man says that he can't believe that he landed you, run. He should know it's not luck, that it was earned. Like, he's been waiting for you. So I think it's the same thing with some wealthy people. If they are wealthy and they lose it and they're absolutely enraged that they lost it, because some people can't get it again. It was luck that first time. So I like it. I've met a lot of millionaires who are like, yeah, I've lost my money and I get it back. And I think that's great. And they do. They employ a lot of people. Blank slate. I came here to stare at your face. And your pretty hair. Not a bad video. Where's your king? Why aren't you married? David No. I've yet to be validated for the shit I went through for the last 40 years. Well, I'll validate you. For every good thing that you've done, whether you know it or not, you have helped yourself. I mean, maybe you're bitter about that help not being recognized, and I totally get that emotion. But thank you for being a good person, because that reflects on the rest of the world. So thank you. I know I'm not the person that you want the validation from, but I'm offering it to you. You lost all respect for women. Okay, so then it doesn't matter that I'm saying that to you. Chris Intermule. Yeah, I never know what the hell I'm going to do for a video, but shit just comes to me. You are a king. I'm certain of that. Oh, no. He's saying that he never meant to imply that women couldn't speak on a certain subject. Not you. There's just a lot of people who are like, shut the up, bitch. Troy 2015. Oh, well, yeah, we'll go watch that video. It'll explain a lot. Yes. Okay, I'm with you. Western women have been sufficiently indulged economically, politically, legally, and through chemistry. Yep. Yes, we are living in a very, very not stable time. And it is bad for men. Most outwardly. It's most outwardly obviously bad for men with the laws and whatnot up against you. It is absolutely destroying women as well, and relationships and the values in this whole country. Rolf Jacobson again. Thank you. John Mattern. He's saying that kings must address their wounds. Yeah, I think so too. Some of you disagreed. I don't know. But you are an older gentleman? No, you're not. I said that, but I don't mean it. You know what the age I'm most excited to be is 55. I think I'm going to look the best. Yeah, laugh. I think I'm going to look the best, feel the best, be the best, do the best at 55. But the faster I approach 55, I'm like, well, maybe it's 70. John Shriver, being a king is hard. Yeah, being a queen is hard. How about being a noble person is hard, right? Being a jester. Okay, so I and a lot of you will probably disagree with this. I think that 20s are so a lot of people say that 20s is when you should have your children. And I can get on board with that, most certainly. But I also think, okay, how about this? I went to a concert in Denver a couple days ago, and the Uber driver that we had was 70 years old. And we asked how long he was married, and he got married at 40. because he said that he wasted a lot of his time just having fun. So this is not a new phenomenon for men or women. No, maybe it's more new for women, but I think that a lot of people spend their 20s being a douche to learn how to not be a douche for the rest of their life. And I'm not saying a jester's a douche. You know, I got a lot of the information that I talked about from the 4 archetypes of men. And one of them is the magician, which would kind of be the jester, right? And the jester is in every man. Jean-Francois Avon. You know what? I agree. I shake hands with everyone right now. I will stop apologizing at the beginning of my videos. If you don't like what I have to say, that's when I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not anymore. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is perfect. Pulse kebab. Pulse kebab gets mad at me sometimes. It's happened before. Jennifer, you're still not getting it. We are not kings nor princes. Yeah, well, there's not princesses or queens. I did a video on that. We are not ATMs, disposable utilities. We will not take responsibility over that we are given authority over. Wait, what? We will not take responsibility over that we are given authority over. I don't understand that. Then what do you take responsibility for? That is an errand full. Way to throw some shaming language in there, by the way, too. You broke the bicycle. Good luck. Yeah, this is its favorite. Good luck teaching it to swim. Fish. I'm the fish. Okay, so it's so funny that you said that about the shaming language, because I just emailed someone yesterday morning, the morning that I put that out, about how I don't like how there's so much shaming language in my comment section. Like if any man says anything somewhat nice to me, he is attacked. He's called every name in the book. I mean, there's just no structural thoughts behind it. I don't get it. But then you told me that I threw in shaming language. I don't ever want to do that. I don't, I was raised with that tactic, and I don't want to really do that. It's effective, but I don't really want to do that. But I watched that video 10 times, and I watched it with friends saying, like, can you find it? Because I can't find it. So if you could be specific, and maybe there's 2 likes on that, so maybe other people know. Rusty Nail, your philosophy is right on, Jennifer. But Pulse Kebab says I don't get it. So that's the thing with having millions of people, millions of men. Some are going to be like, yes, that's a king. And some of you are going to be like, fuck you. No, it's not. So thank you, Rusty Nail. I appreciate that. Genesis Creations. I'm a recent subscriber. Welcome. Yep, he agrees and disagrees. Ain't that life, huh? Yes, hiding wounds. So Genesis Creations is saying he can't believe that some people hide it. I think those are the people that are most hurt. I think those are the people that are mean and shaming me, I guess. Maybe I have a wound and I accidentally hurt Bob. Thank you for the comment. How many should I do? Men and women love differently. Women seem to want a strong man. Yet when he shows he's human, she uses it against him. That could be true. You know, again, with the being millions of different situations. I'm sorry this is long. Some women would use it against him. I dated a guy a long time ago, and when he would get upset, he would fall on the floor and start crying. So, I don't think I used it against him, but I would say, like, get your shit together, bro. You should not be throwing yourself on the ground crying like a tantrum. I didn't date for that long. Sergio Alvarez. Sometimes we need an outsider's perspective. Yeah, you know, I'm a woman and I could be wrong, I could be right, whatever. You are all at your place. And there is one recent one. Master Smith. Congratulations. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's pretty cool. You're describing fatherhood also changes the guy. This is the line. I love this. If the guys you're dating don't have kids, then you're drinking skim milk. Do you know who's going to hate that? Every guy that doesn't have kids. No one likes to hear anything. You know what's good about George Carlin is he insulted everybody. You couldn't leave a show or finish watching a comedy act without him having hit you in some way. And that's the same with all of these comments. You know, people are going to agree and disagree, and that one guy is going to get shit on by even the red pill community and other red pill community. People are going to get shit on by the fucking cucks who are still dating or married and happily married, and everyone is like hating each other. And I understand, but stop. Can we not just like be normal and say, "Oh, I disagree with you. Here's why." Is that possible? That's what I would like this channel to be. That's why I do these. That's why I'm starting to do these commenting on comments, because I want everyone to be able to talk and learn and think through things. Polska Bob said, Jennifer, you still don't get it. No, I'm not addressing Polska Bob anymore. But all of you, when did you first get it, whatever it was? And why didn't you get it the week before? You know? And why don't you get where I'm at right now? Why don't I get where you're at right now? Well, that's what we're all trying to do. We're all trying to understand. And at the end of the day, I think it comes down to free speech and living your life the way you want to, because I believe in self-responsibility. So thank you very much for tuning in. If you like this, I don't know, keep coming back. I'll keep doing this. What do you think? Most of you tuned out by now, but for those of you who are still with me, what do you think about me doing the commenting on comments the next morning live, going live, and then any of the because there's 100 comments here, so if you show up for the live, then I'll talk about your comment with you. Just an idea. What do you think? Have a good day. Have a good day. I'm sorry that I woke up. I just woke up. Okay, have a good day. And if you have any ideas for me to do a video on, even if I'm afraid, I'll try to do it. Okay? Stoicism. Yes, I can do that. All right, I'll talk to you. Bye.